Hello everybody and welcome to this furniture design tutorial in which I'm going to show you how easy it is to build this piece in Shapr3D. What is going to be quite interesting in this exercise is that we are actually first starting with reference images. As you can see here, I have a front, side view, and some other perspective views. And the side view is orthographic and perfect. And the tricky thing is we need to get this to scale. So I will show you the process that all we need to do is we just draw one vertical line, which specifies our seating height, and then scale the image towards it. And we create the necessary amazing complicated sketches and then jump into modeling and build this piece. And in the end, we'll go to Visu, add some materials to it, and we are done. Okay, excited? Let's do it. Hello everybody and welcome to this furniture design tutorial in which I'm going to show you how we can rebuild actually this chair in Shapr3D. As you can see, I have a demo file with some reference images in it. This is actually based on his design. The link to his website is in the description of this video to give him proper credit. So we have reference images. What is actually our first step to do? Well, we want to scale everything accordingly. So we can first move actually everything a little bit away. We are in inches, very good. And we can assume that should be, let's say, a small lounge chair, so maybe 16 inches. Okay, so first thing to do is somewhere just let's draw 16 inches as a line straight up. Okay, very good. Perfect. Well, these images are pretty big. So we can bring them down and then actually I will select this one and move this one down so that the kind of like the start of the leg lines up with the sketch. And then in the next step, this is kind of key, I go to scale, but scale uniform, move my scale widget to the end of the line at the bottom, and then I scale this one down. Till somewhat, I would say, if we would cut through the chair, that seating height now is 16 inches. Yeah. And that's basically how easy it is already to use reference images. And then we scale them to a degree so that actually we can use them to model over. They are all currently a little bit in our way, so I move them also backwards and go to items. We can select all, put them into a folder. Very good. So we can always turn them on off. Okay, very good. So step one is done. We established the scale. Now let's actually take a look at how we can model this. So we go back to this sketch here. I go to the line command and then draw here a line and up and back and down and escape. This one here I will perfect a little bit. This line I will lock so I cannot move, and then I make all the other lines perpendicular to it. There. Actually, this is slightly angled, as we can see. So 92, and this to here should be parallel. Yeah, okay, very good. So that actually works really, really well. Then we can go ahead and I draw here another line. This line to here will be parallel. And then this one, I move down a little bit. There. Okay, good. There we are. So one there. Let's draw one more and make this parallel. Okay, beautiful. So I kind of like have like the height, that's a wooden board, and that's actually the seat surface. So it's kind of like a quick planning. Good. This one here, I will go back to make 90. That's all good. Why don't you just go to 90? Maybe I have to go into the sketch to change this 90 there. Thank you. Okay, beautiful. I made this 90, so everything is now 90° on purpose, because I show you later how we are going to sculpt everything a little bit more. Good. So 16 inches height. We would like to have also 16 inches width with material. So let's extrude this to a width of 17 inches. So that's 8.5 one direction. And then we go 8.5 the other direction. So this is actually our basic block. Very good. So how to turn this block into this shell? A quick study could be first, we select these vertical edges, then we round those. Okay, we can make the back less round, like a circle there. That looks good. And then we select this lower edge, add the fillet like this. Also here we can play with this a little bit. And then we select this, do a shell. Yeah, there we are. No, that actually, that looks very feasible. That looks quite possible. Okay, now we know here the backrest is slightly angled. We also see here this is actually angled. So how can we do that? Check this out. Undo, undo, undo. So kind of like our proof of concept was kind of okay. But what I will do now is I will select this edge and along actually this edge, move this a little bit. You see how I can move this? Beautiful. And then these two lines I will select. I go to the scale command, but the uniform, and then I scale them apart a little bit too. So you see how I'm adding actually a little bit of draft to that. No? Then I can go back, select all this, round this a little bit. Do this play one more time. There we are. Select this, round this as much as possible. I have to be careful here that they're not getting too tight. And then I can pull the surface back a little bit. Yeah. And there we have basically the same thing again. No? Beautiful. This is actually very similar to here, as you can see. Pretty good. We can also see that the wooden rim that goes around it is not a straight extrusion. So we actually, before we do the shell, we should go back to here. Because this one, how do we do this now? Yeah, we go extend this. Plop. There we are. Okay. And then we do the shell command, and this is all good. And then here, this piece, how do we do this? I will extrude this both directions. I'm overbuilding this. I'm making this bigger than necessary there. And then from this, I will remove that one, subtract. And now you see, now I have a perfect flow of surfaces. That's pretty good. Okay, beautiful. Maybe a little bit too high for my taste. So this initial offset, where is it? There, that one. Let's bring this down a little bit. Cool. Yeah. See, actually, that was quite easy. Then we take a look at the detailing. Big fillet here, tiny fillet there. So there and there we add a really big fillet. play with this a little bit. Then here and there, can round this so it doesn't hurt when we touch it. Very nice. Can we increase this a tick? Can we increase if we select all? Yeah, so I would like to make this a tick bigger because now I can select this edge and round it. So now we get a nice comfortable edge to sit on. These edges are not going to be really perfect, so we round those a tick too. And then everything 0.1, round it, bonk, done. There. Now, I hope actually in this quick demo you saw I built a big piece and then actually I slice it instead of building one and then trying to figure out how do I build the next piece that goes on top. If we want to, at this point, we can actually go ahead and add some fun materials to it. There's that. And then there is the wood. Let's go down, maybe here, pine. Put this onto it. There we are. And then I like scaling up the textures a little bit so they're easier to see there. Pretty cool. Okay. So how do we do the legs? They're actually also going to be very easy. We have a front and a back leg, and then actually there's also a vertical connection, and then there is this piece that is going to be there in between. I'm going to play here a little bit more creatively. So I'm trying to take a look at the top, and then and here, can we actually from there to there draw this one? Yeah, that could actually work, or to here. So the legs in the back are more inside, the legs at the front are more outside. Yeah, that could actually work. Okay, go to a front view. We make a sketch somewhere, just a rectangle, exit, and then this sketch we simply in top view rotate in a similar way. So let's say like this for the moment. This one can go. And when I go and edit this sketch, you see actually it shows us kind of like where this would intersect with everything. Okay, go. So when I select this sketch and press spacebar, I go into sketch edit mode and also instantly into the plan view. And now here's my ground. There is my first leg. There's the line, there's a line, there's a line. Currently this one I simply lock first because this one will be 0.75. This one will be 0.5. This is my rotation axis. So you are perpendicular and you are perpendicular. Very good. If I want, I can rotate, not rotate, revolve. I mean, it's going to rotate around it. Take a look from the front. Yeah, so it is slightly at an angle. That's kind of cool. Beautiful. And then if I go back to the sketch into select and press spacebar, now I can kind of like on the back think about the same. Here, this goes up. And then here, interestingly, you see I have the intersection points. So I will do the following. Escape. I will draw here a line from there to there. And then this one I glue onto there. And then say you and you, please be parallel. Now this line follows actually this edge. It's really flush on it. This one basically now we can delete. And what did we say? 0.75. Okay, so we will do the following. I will draw here a line to there and say U and U parallel. The distance 0.75. Okay, very good. And then I make here a nice arc, U to U tangent. This one goes onto that line. Now this is actually 90 degrees. Very good. This can go down a little bit. Here a line 0.5, click to there and there, escape, and then this should be 0.75. U to U be perpendicular. Yep. And U to U be perpendicular. Ooh. Hold on. How do we fix the rest? From this point to this point, I draw a line, and this line is a construction line. Horizontal, it pulls this point down. Now I can move this one up, and you see this one there. You see how I can rotate it. Can I bring this one down to there? So I'm having one issue, but this is fine. This dimension I remove because I want this to sit on that one. And now we do a revolve. There's my back leg. And now I have to see if that's going to work out my theory. Revolve. Yine. Let's draw a line here. This line to there should be perpendicular. So actually we have a nice flat cap. If we take this cap, bring this down. Yeah. It pretty closely, not 100%. So how can we, how could I say that? How do we do the blend now? That's actually not too complicated. These edges I push back a little bit, and then I say U to U, draw loft. G1, G1, yeah. There it lofted this actually just a little bit. This is not perfect. We're going to fix this. So here this loft we delete for the moment. I will go back to specify this 0.75. Whoa, why did this actually change? Oh, because here, yeah, so very good. Just ignore what I said. And this I delete. So here, this is fine. I would like to, what do I need to do to get this to work better? I can select this face. Then I go to rotate, move this to this endpoint, and then I rotate this down. You see what happened, no? Ta-da! Very good. Okay, so maybe 29. 28. My case, yeah, this now it seems to line up. Very good. Why is this useful? Well, for various reasons. So what I can do now is this. Check this out. I say, so this one, this leg, to this cap, do a loft. Okay. And then I select this original leg and delete it. There. It has actually a circular end. There, this is more elliptical. Well, it's totally fine. But there we have this connection. Beautiful. Now we can perfect our legs. At this point I stop, or I simply push this one in a little bit till, yeah, it sits inside. That is good. And then now the question is, how do we create this connection to connect these two parts? Well, that is extreme difficult rocket science, because all we need to do is essentially draw here a shape, kind of like, no, actually we only need to draw a line from there to there. We connect it and we connect it. I will hide actually these bodies. So why is this not? Oh, let's lock this one so it doesn't move. There. Oh, don't lock this one so it doesn't move. Okay, there. And maybe there it stops. And then here this goes up. Nearly looks like it's in this, at this corner piece. Not necessarily. And then this we can, I did a little bit of undo. I bring this one up, select this one, bring this one down, because I realized I'm making myself life way too complex. I have here two intersection points. I can make this simply parallel. Now this is actually perfectly parallel there. Then a nice line below. There we are. Also here, these two lines we make parallel. Let's specify the distance, 2 inches. Yeah, that's good. What can we do with this? We can extrude this 0.5 one direction, symmetry, show the legs. And look at that, it sits right inside our piece. And if we want, we could move this one up a little bit. There. Very good. And then we do a mirror command. There we are. Over. Well, we have to select all bodies. And then let's finish it. Add actually the wood material to these wooden parts. Oh, and then actually realized, oh, we can do this. The backrest legs do not have the material cut out. Those here, they actually intersect, as you can see, with the backrest, which we can, does not necessarily have to. Okay, let's make a nice studio image. There, pretty cool, no? There it is. We did it.